Hello and welcome to Freeze Out, the quiz show where all that's standing in the way of someone taking home a jackpot of £10,000 is this, a 6-metre slab of solid ice. That is icy. Let's meet today's players.
I'm Maeve and I sing in a pop and R&B choir.
I'm Hazel. I once tried to beat the world record for pogo stick jumps. I failed.
I'm Michelle. I have the same name as my wife, who's also called Michelle.
I'm Louise, and I once froze a dead hamster.
I'm Simon, and I once represented Great Britain at trampolining.
And I'm particularly scared about the hamster. We'll get to that later in the programme. Good luck, everyone. And I tell you, they'll need it because only one person can make it all the way to our final game and a chance to win that jackpot of £10,000. The rest will be frozen out and eliminated. Now, let's meet our very own Mr. Freeze. It's our ice judge, Uriah Rennie. There he is, former Premier League football referee. Ice Judge Rennie will ensure fair play at all times, but let me tell you, if you think he looks mean now, that's nothing compared to what he looks like if you argue with him. You have been warned, you five. Ice Judge, it's over to you.
Round one, smash out.
This game is fast and it's furious, and here are the rules. Players will take turns to try and clear all 7 blue sliders from the white circle. Answer a question correctly and players earn an orange slider, which they'll use to knock the blue ones out. The 4 players who clear the white circle in the fastest time go through to the next round. The slowest player will be frozen out and eliminated. Earlier today, there was a random draw to decide the order of play, and going first, it's Maeve. Maeve, please step forward. I'm going to shake your hand in a very formal manner.
Oh, I see.
I like to be formal. Do you feel the pressure of Ireland upon your shoulders today?
I do. I feel that if I don't win, I'll have shamed my nation, so no pressure at all.
That's major pressure. Maeve, good luck to you. You've got 90 seconds maximum to clear that white circle of the blue sliders. If a slider rebounds and comes back, it's still in play. You've got to get rid of it.
OK.
OK, your time will start on the judge's whistle. Okay. Please get into position and ready to slide. Oak, walnut and mahogany are all types of which natural material?
Wood.
Slide on. What is the world's largest living bird?
Ostrich.
Slide on. In which US city is the Empire State Building?
New York.
Slide on. Which vehicles would you most expect to see in a velodrome?
Bikes.
Slide on. Under what name did Priscilla White find fame?
Cilla Black.
Slide on. The Summer Olympic Games are held at intervals of how many years?
4.
Slide on. Which English king was defeated at the Battle of Hastings in 1066?
Napoleon.
Harold. How many colours are there on the national flag of Germany?
3.
Slide on. Who wrote the books About a Boy and Fever Pitch?
Nicholas of Pass.
Hornby. At which stadium does the England national football team currently play their home games?
Wembley.
Slide on. Wannabe is the I was going to say Wannabe is a debut single for which girl group? I know you like singing R&B, so probably you're not singing Spice Girl stuff, are you?
No.
No, OK. Ice Judge, what was Maeve's time, please?
52 seconds.
52 seconds is the target to beat. Well done, Maeve. Ireland will be proud.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can we have our next player, please? Hazel, welcome to Freeze Out. You get the handshake too. So, a pogo stick world record was failed by how much? And have you retired?
Yeah, well, it was. I was a teenager at the time, and I think the world record at the time was like 50-odd thousand or something like that.
What?
So, yeah, I'm not sure I even managed 1,000.
Well, if you managed anywhere near 1,000, you have my utmost respect. But you know what you've got to do now? You've got to beat Maeve's time of 52 seconds. If you do that, you're through to the next round.
OK.
Best of luck to you. Your time will start on the Ice Judge's whistle. What is the Roman numeral for 5?
Don't know.
V. Which ABBA hit begins, I'm nothing special, in fact, I'm a bit of a bore?
Don't know.
Thank you for the music. What colour judo belt ranks the highest?
Black.
Slide on. In Jules Verne's novel, Phileas Fogg travels around the world in how many days?
80.
Slide on. According to the proverb, what makes the heart grow fonder?
Absence.
Slide on. Which superhero was born Kal-El on the planet Krypton?
Superman.
Slide on. Buenos Aires is the capital city of which South American country?
Argentina.
Slide on. How many years are commemorated at a bicentennial anniversary?
20.
200. Which mammal is known as the king of beasts?
Lion.
Slide on. Long John Silver is a character in which classic novel?
Treasure Island.
Slide on. What is the name of the black and white flag shown to the finishers of a motor race?
Don't know.
Checkered. Which vegetable is a national emblem of Wales?
Leek.
Slide on. Climb Every Mountain and Edelweiss are songs from which musical?
Sound of Music.
Slide on. What was the name of Nelson's flagship at the Battle of Trafalgar?
Victory.
Slide on. Which chemical element has the symbol O? You are clear. Well done. You're giggling nervously.
It took ages.
It did take a while, but it may not be disastrous just yet. All is not lost. Ice Judge, what was Hazel's time, please?
88 seconds.
Hazel, not exactly rapid, but you're still in with a shout because, of course, you've got 3 other players still to go. So, Hazel, please take your place back in the queue. Let's have our next player, please. Michelle, the handshake is all yours.
Hi.
Welcome to Freeze Out.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Great. Fantastic.
So you married a woman called Michelle. Were you always searching for someone with exactly the same name so you'd never forget it?
It does make things a little bit easier.
88 seconds is the time to beat. If you beat Hazel's 88 seconds, you're through to the next round. Time will start when the Ice Judge blows his whistle. Which cartoon character has a nose which grows longer when he tells a lie?
Pinocchio.
Slide on. What is the strongest wind on the Beaufort scale?
9.
Hurricane. The classic English horse race, the Derby, is usually run at which racecourse?
Epsom.
Slide on. Which film opens with the line, choose life, choose a job, choose a career?
Army.
Train spotting. The Treaty of Versailles was signed after which war?
First World War.
Slide on. What do the initials HD stand for in the
High
abbreviation?
definition.
Slide on. What was the first name of Margaret Thatcher's husband?
Dennis.
Slide on. Peter Sellers and Steve Martin have both played which bumbling detective on film?
Clouseau.
Slide on. Lanzarote, Tenerife and La Palma are islands in which group?
Balearic.
The Canary Islands. The term ovine relates to which animal?
Beef.
Sheep. Mike Tyson is a former world champion in which sport?
Boxing.
Slide on. The musical Miss Saigon is set in which country?
Japan.
Vietnam. Traditionally, in which month is Guy Fawkes Night celebrated in Britain?
October.
November. Who discovered penicillin in 1928?
Adam Curie.
Alexander Fleming. What colour is emerald?
Green.
Slide on. The Indy 500 is a famous event in which sport? Motor racing was the answer. Michelle, you needed to beat Hazel's time of 88 seconds. Ice Judge Rennie, what was Michelle's time?
79 seconds.
In the nick of time. Michelle, well done. You are through to the next round. Congratulations. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
Can we have our next player, please? Louise, welcome, I think, to Freeze Out.
Thank you.
I think you have to explain why you spend your time freezing hamsters.
It's not a regular thing, but I am a pet sitter, and a hamster died while the owners were on holiday, so I froze it so they could give it a dignified burial on their return.
How thoughtful of you.
I thought it was, yes.
I suppose it's vaguely encouraging. You've got history with ice, so this may well play to your strengths today. 88 seconds is the time to beat. If you beat it, you're through to the next round. Louise, your time will start on the Ice Judge's whistle. What is the more common name for nitrous oxide?
Pass.
Laughing gas. How many of Henry VIII's 6 wives were beheaded?
3.
2. Prunes are dried variety of which fruit?
Figs.
Plum. In darts, what does the inner bull score?
50.
Slide on. In legend, Merlin was a magician at the court of which king?
Pass.
Arthur. What do the letters stand for in the internet abbreviation www?
World Wide Web.
Slide on. Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Pass.
Leonardo da Vinci. What is the correct term for a female fox?
Vixen.
Slide on. The Artful Dodger and Fagin are characters in which Charles Dickens novel?
Oliver Twist.
Slide on. By what name is the RAF's aerobatic display team popularly known?
Red Arrows.
Slide on. In which year did Channel 4 begin broadcasting?
Pass.
1982. Jasmine and basmati are varieties of which food?
Rice.
Slide on. Eddie Murphy played Detective Axel Foley in which film series?
Beverly Hills Cop.
Slide on. YSL is the abbreviation for which designer?
Pass.
Yves Saint Laurent. Lawn and Crown Green are versions of which game?
Pass.
Bowls. What is measured with a protractor?
Angles.
Slide on. How many pawns does each player have at the start of a game of chess?
Pass.
8. Which letter is on the immediate right of E on a standard computer keyboard?
R.
Slide on. Which nursery rhyme character fell off a wall?
Humpty Dumpty.
Slide on. Sorry, the whistle is gone. Your time has run out, Louise. Just that irritating blue slider
Yep.
still there, just the one. You have been timed out, but it may not be all over yet because Simon is still to go, and if he's timed out too, we may have an interesting scenario. Louise, thanks very much. Please can we have our final player? Simon, very warm welcome to Freeze Out.
Nice to meet you.
Former trampolining champion.
Yes, it was 8 years ago, around about 3.5 stone ago, but yeah.
You know what you've got to do here. If you clear the white circle of all the blue sliders within 90 seconds, unfortunately, Louise will be eliminated and on her way home. Simon, your time starts on the ice judge's whistle. Who did Andy Murray marry in April 2015? Pass. Kim Sears. The French call them pommes frites, but what do we call them?
Chips.
Slide on. Hammer and anvil are small bones in which organ of the body?
Yeah.
Slide on. Hollywood is a suburb of which American city?
Los Angeles.
Slide on. Adele, Amy Winehouse and Jessie J all attended which famous performing arts school?
Pass.
The Brit School. Who played Christian Grey in the 2015
Pass.
film Jamie Dornan? According to the nursery rhyme, how many blind mice ran
3.
after the farmer's wife?
3.
Slide on. Footballer Pelé played for which country?
Brazil.
Slide on. What is the traditional colour of London taxis?
Black.
Slide on. What's up, Doc is the catchphrase of which cartoon animal?
Bugs Bunny.
Slide on. Similar to champagne, the sparkling wine Cava originated in which country? The answer would have been Spain. Let's get confirmation from Ice Judge Rennie. What was Simon's time, please?
47 seconds.
The fastest of the lot, Simon. No danger whatsoever. Congratulations, you are through to the next round. Louise, I think you saw this coming. I'm afraid, like the hamster, you too are frozen out. So one player has been frozen out already, but that leaves 4 players still in with a shot at a £10,000 jackpot. Who will keep their cool and who will melt under the pressure? Join us after the break to find out. Welcome back to Freeze Out. The ice-covered table has already claimed its first victim, but 4 players have survived and are still in with a chance of taking home a cool £10,000. Who's next to slide out of the competition? Ice Judge, over to you.
Round 2, centre slide.
In this game, each ring has a different value, starting at 10 points and ending up at 100 points for the red centre circle. Where the sliders end up after everyone has slid onto the ice will determine the number of points players can win, but only if they correctly answer a question. At the end of 4 passes, the player with the lowest score is eliminated. Maeve, you're green, and you're sliding on first.
Okay.
Slide on. Getting a feel of the ice, Maeve, well done. Hazel, you're next to slide on with your orange slider. Slide on. Oh, punchy. Hazel, where are you going? Hazel, slightly overcooked, you'll know better next time. Michelle, you're with the blue slider. Slide on.
Thank you.
A good 30-pointer. And finally, Simon in his first pass. When you're ready with the pink slider, slide on. Ah, delicately done. I think your fellow competitors can learn a thing or two from Simon's finesse there. So, Maeve, here's your question for 30 points. Which major music festival takes place at Worthy Farm in Somerset?
Glastonbury.
Have you been?
Yes.
That's the right answer. Glastonbury is the right answer. That's 30 points. Well done, Maeve. You're underway. Hazel, yours is the orange slider that nearly left the room. This is worth 10 points. It'd be nice to get on the board anyway, Hazel, wouldn't it? What numeric term describes the ability to see normally without glasses?
20/20 vision.
Spot on. Well done. That's the right answer. 20/20 vision. 10 points are yours, Hazel. Well done. Michelle, yours is the blue slider. You're in the 30-point zone. Here is your question for 30 points. Let It Go is a song from which 2013 Disney film?
Enchanted.
Oh, it's Frozen. Have you got daughters?
I've got 3 daughters.
3 daughters, and you haven't watched Frozen 800 times? Unfortunately, it means you've missed out on your 30 points this time round. And finally, Simon, you're the pink slider. You're playing for 50 points. To take an early lead, here is your question. In 2010, which country won football's World Cup for the first time?
Spain.
That is the right answer.
To wrap my brain then.
50 points. I know that Ice Judge Rennie, being a former Premier League football referee, would have known the answer to that question. He wouldn't have shared it with us, of course. OK, that's the first pass completed. Let's just take stock of the scores. Simon, you're in the lead with 50 points. Maeve, trailing on 30 points. Hazel, you have a magnificent 10. And Michelle, because of his lack of frozen knowledge, currently on 0. OK, Hazel, it's you to slide on first this time round. Please slide on. Oh, vast improvement, Hazel. Well done. Michelle, please slide on. Ah, our first act of mischief. Simon, when you're ready, slide on, please. Right. Maeve, you're last to slide on with your green slider. What are you going to do? Slide on. Oh, I think I know the intentions. Hazel, here's your question for 40 points. Goodbye Grey Sky, Hello Blue are lyrics from the theme song to which US TV sitcom?
I'll take a guess at Seinfeld. I don't know.
Isn't the right answer, I'm afraid. You missed out on those 40 points. It's Happy Days for the Fonz.
Yeah.
Michelle, you've got a chance to redeem yourself here.
Right.
So best of luck to you. Here's your question for 20 points. The dish of oysters wrapped in bacon is often referred to as angels on what?
Angels on the Fly.
Isn't right. It's angels on horseback. Simon, you're the pink side. You're playing for 50 points. Here's your question. Simon, in which European city is the famous Ponte Vecchio Bridge?
Prague.
The answer's Florence. You've missed out on those 50 points, I'm afraid. And finally, Maeve, here is your question for 30 points. Which TV presenter, known as the Duke, has the catchphrase, "What a Bobby Dazzler"?
Bruce Forsyth.
It's the wrong answer.
Thought so.
It's David Dickinson. I think he says, "Oh, it's bloody Bobby Dazzler." That's a terrible impression. You could do much better. And so could I, Judge Rennie. Big fan of David Dickinson? OK, let's move on. Let's take stock of the scores after 2 rounds. Leading the way with 50 points is Simon, closely followed by Maeve on 30 points, Hazel on 10 points. I mean, let's face it, it's pretty much the same as the first pass. We didn't have an exceptional round. Michelle, you are to slide on first with your blue slider. When you're ready, slide on. Good slide. Simon, with your pink slider. Slide on, please. Oh! Bang in the middle of the centre circle. Maeve, your green slider. Slide on. Oh! OK, Hazel, with your orange slider. When you're ready, slide on. Ah, nicely done. Looking quite smug over there, Hazel. You liked that one, didn't you? OK, Michelle, your question for 10 points. Which Roman priest became the patron saint of lovers?
St. Valentine.
Is the right answer. 10 points. Simon, here's your question for 100 points. Qantas is the largest airline of which country?
Australia.
That's the right answer. Very confidently said. 100 points are yours. Well done, Simon. Moving on to Maeve. It's a bit of a tight call on that green slider there, but there's a central dot on each of the sliders, so we're looking to see which zone the dot has landed in. Remember, if it's right on the line, that means players get the higher of the 2 scores. Judge Rennie, how many points is Maeve playing for?
20 points.
See, he's got a heart. He's given you 20 points, Maeve, well done. So here's your question for 20 points. In the standard UK version of the board game Cluedo, whose murder has to be solved?
Mr. Black. Or was it Dr. Black?
I'm afraid it was Dr. Black, and Mr. Black will not suffice. I'm afraid we have to take your first answer. The rules are the rules, and if I mess with the rules, I get a major going over from that man over there. So I'm afraid you don't get your 20 points, Maeve. OK, Hazel, here is your question for 50 points. What name did Tom Hanks give to his volleyball companion in the film Castaway?
Oh, is it Wilson?
Where did that come from? That is the right answer.
Yes.
For 50 points. Well done, Hazel. OK, after 3 passes, this is the leaderboard. Simon, you have 150 points thanks to that 100-pointer. Fantastic news for you. Hazel, you're in second place on 60 points, thanks to Wilson. Maeve, you're on 30. And Michelle, you're off the mark on 10. OK, let's go for this fourth and final pass. I think some nervous times ahead. Apart from for you, Simon, you're already through to the next round. You can just enjoy it. Enjoy the slide. You're getting the hang of this ice, 50 points. Well done to you, Simon. OK, Maeve, your green slider, we need some big points here. Interesting. Trying to keep out of trouble. Remember, the person with the lowest score after this final pass will be frozen out and will be going home. Hazel, please slide on. 40-pointer for you, Hazel. And finally, Michelle, remember, if you land in anything less than 20, you will be going home. Slide on. No problems at all, Michelle. Well done. A cool slide under intense pressure. OK, Simon, here is your question for 50 points. Which element is the most abundant in our atmosphere?
Nitrogen.
That's the right answer. You're cruising through to the next round. OK, now it gets a bit more tense as we go left. Maeve, this is for 30 points. Pretty vital. You get this question right. What is the name of the front pouch on a Scottish Highlander's traditional clothing?
A satchel.
It's a sporran.
I had no idea.
And that means you are in a very perilous position. Great news for you, though, Hazel. You are now absolutely safe because Maeve only has 30 points, so you can enjoy this question as well for 40 points. What name is given to the Thursday just before Good Friday?
Monday, Thursday.
That's the right answer. 40 points. Well done, Hazel. So it comes down to Maeve and Michelle. Michelle, your blue slider is in the 50-point zone. If you get the question right, you're staying in the game. Get it wrong, you're going home. Here is your question. The Large Hadron Collider is located beneath France and which other country?
Switzerland.
Is the right answer. No. Well done, Michelle. Maeve, you've been a valiant, valiant player on Freeze Out today. You can go home with your head held high, can't you?
I think reasonably medium, I would say.
Medium, a sort of slight tilt of the head. Yes, OK. Well, look, it's been great having you with us on Freeze Out, but I'm afraid the bad news is you are frozen out. So just to confirm the final scores after 4 rounds, Simon finished top by some considerable margin on 200 points. Hazel was second with 100 points. Michelle sneaked into the next round with 60 points. And sadly, Maeve has to go home with a mere 30 points. So Maeve is the latest player to be eliminated, and she misses out on a possible jackpot of £10,000. But who's next to be joining her and frozen out? Find out after the break. Welcome back to Freeze Out, where 3 players are hoping that the ice will be nice and they can slide their way to our £10,000 jackpot. But who will it be? Hazel, Michelle or Simon? Ice Judge, over to you.
Round 3. Icebreaker.
Opposite every player lies a coloured zone of ice made up of 8 shards. Hazel, you're sliding into blue. Michelle, you're sliding into pink. And Simon, you're sliding into green. By buzzing in with a correct answer, players get the chance to slide onto one of their shards and remove it from the game. The first 2 players to remove all 8 shards from their zone will go through to the next round. Of course, it's possible to remove more than 1 shard if they land on the lines between them. But beware, if they accidentally drift onto an opponent's shard, they'll be doing them a favour because that shard will also be removed. Fingers on the buzzers, everybody. Good luck. May the ice be with you. The Springboks and the All Blacks are associated... Simon.
Rugby union.
With which sport? Rugby union is the right answer, Simon. You're sliding into the green zone in your own time. Slide on. Handy old first slide, that one, Simon. Remember to get a double. You have to have the side across the line. That is clearly across the line. That's a double. Well played.
Thank you.
Here is your next question. Fingers on the buzzers. What type of creature is a red snapper? Hazel.
Fish.
It is a fish. Well done, Hazel. The blue zone is all yours. When you're ready, slide on.
Oop.
Using the back wall. back in play. Ice Judge, I'm not sure I'm confident in calling this one. Please, could I ask your merry old self to adjudicate on Hazel's slider, please?
It's the double.
Yay.
Yay! Well done, Hazel. You've matched Simon's double. Pretty good going, guys. Fingers on the buzzers. Here's your next question. In which country was singer Rihanna born? Michelle?
Is it the Bahamas?
It was Barbados, the other B, which means you're frozen out. And you've given a free slide to both Simon and Hazel. So, Simon, courtesy of Michelle, slide on. Wow. At one point I thought that could have been a hat trick, but it's clear it's a double. Hazel, you've also got a free slide, gift from Michelle, so when you're ready, please slide on into your blue zone. Well done. A very safe slide. A single to you, Hazel. Well done. Fingers back on the buzzers. Which vegetable is the main ingredient in the Greek dish tzatziki? Michelle?
I believe it's a cucumber.
Is the right answer. So when you're ready, slide into the pink zone. Good first slide for you, Michelle. Clearly a single. Well done. Next question, fingers on the buzzers. Here it is. Tanning is a process which converts animal hide into what product? Simon.
Leather.
Is the right answer, Simon. When you're ready, please slide on. 4 down. Ooh, that is clearly a double. Your third in a row. OK, Simon, you've got 2 shards remaining to get through to the next round. Michelle and Hazel, a bit more work to do. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. Which US city is home to the famous Golden Gate Bridge? Michelle.
I believe that's San Francisco.
Right answer, Michelle. Well done. Slide onto the pink zone. Doing it one by one, Michelle. Not this fancy double stuff that Simon gets into. Just one by one, that is a single. Well done, Michelle.
Thank you.
Everybody fingers back on the buzzers, please. In which TV soap is the Woolpack pub? Simon.
Emmerdale.
It's the right answer, Simon. When you're ready, slide into the green zone, please, Simon. You have got some seriously good slide ability.
It must be a misspent youth in the arcades.
Well, it's paying off so far. That's a single. So, Simon, just the single shard remaining to make sure you're safely through to the next round. Hazel, you've got your 5. Michelle, your 6. Let's go with our next question. Fingers on the buzzers, please. Which British heptathlete won a gold medal? Simon?
Jessica Ennis-Hill.
Spot on. Well done, Simon. Just the 1 green shard remaining, but this will need to be a pretty accurate slide to make sure you don't do any favours to Michelle. In your own time, please slide on.
Ooh.
There you go, Michelle, a gift from Simon.
Thanks, Simon.
No worries.
So the result of all that is a single for Michelle. Here's your next question. In the film Despicable Me, what are Gru's small yellow... Hazel.
Minions.
Is the right answer. Hazel, slide on when you're ready.
Oh,
That seems like a good slide to me.
Ooh, maybe.
Hazel, there's plenty of that slider in the blue zone. That's a single.
Thank you.
Here's your next question. Fingers on the buzzers, please. In which city was the RMS Titanic built? Simon.
Belfast.
Is the right answer. Which means you've got another chance to go for that green shard. Simon, when you're ready, slide on.
That's better.
Oh, the perfect slide, Simon. That has removed your final green shard. That's a single. You're through to the next round. Well done.
Thank you.
So, Michelle or Hazel, one of you, as you now know, will be going home. So luck to you both. Here's your next question. What system of writing for the blind consists of... Hazel.
Braille.
Raised dots, I was going to say, and Braille is the right answer. Hazel, when you're ready, slide on. Oh, I think very close to a double. Ice Judge, is it a double or single?
Single.
Not
Yeah.
three-way double still. Single it is. 3 to go for you, Hazel, and 5 for Michelle. Under a bit of pressure over there. Good luck to you both. Here's your next question. What is the name of Mickey Mouse's pet dog? Michelle.
Pluto?
Is the right answer. In your own time, slide on, please.
Okay, thank you.
No mucking around, straight on. Ooh. Hang on. Aisha's ready. Is it a single or is it nothing?
Single.
Well done, Michelle. Just about did enough to get that single. Fingers on the buzzers. Here's your next question. Zlatan Ibrahimovic plays for which national football team? Michelle.
That has got to be Sweden.
Is the right answer. Michelle, you have 4 shards still to go in your own time. Slide into the pink zone, please. Oh, I think that was safety first. Very clearly, part of that slide is across the line. Michelle, that's a single. OK, Michelle and Hazel, it's 3 apiece. Best of luck to you. Here's your next question. Who wrote the classic novel Frankenstein? Hazel.
Mary Shelley.
Is the right answer. Slide on. Slow down, slow down. Oh. OK. Very clearly, Hazel, that is a double. Well done.
Thank you.
Michelle, things aren't looking exceptionally good for you with 3 shards spread out across your zone. Hazel, just the 1 blue shard to remove and she's through to the next round. Fingers on the buzzer still, everything to play for. Here's your next question. In Greek mythology, whose face was said to launch 1,000 ships? Hazel.
Helen. Helen of Troy.
That's the right answer. OK, Hazel. You have 1 shard remaining. Land that slider on that blue zone and you're going through to the next round to join Simon in the face-off. Hazel, in your own time, slide on. A majestic slide, Hazel. That is very clearly a single. Just taking you through to the next round to join Simon. Michelle, sadly, 3 pink shards remaining, which means you are eliminated, you are frozen out. Have you enjoyed your time on Freeze Out?
It's been a great experience, thank you very much.
But you played a very competitive game against these 2 fierce opponents. We've loved having you on here, but you are, I'm afraid, frozen out. So we're down to the last 2 players, but only one of them can go through to the Freeze Out final, where there's £10,000 up for grabs. Will it be Simon or will it be Hazel? Find out after the break. Welcome back to Freeze Out, where things are hotting up because Simon and Hazel are just 1 game away from reaching the final and a possible jackpot of £10,000. We're all feeling the pressure, but luckily we can call upon someone who's even cooler than the ice on this table. Ice Judge Rennie, it's over to you.
Round 4. Face off.
In this game, players buzz in to answer questions. Answer correctly, and they can slide on immediately. Answer incorrectly, and they are frozen out, and their opponent will be given a free slide. The winner is the player with the most sliders in the centre circle at the end of the 2 minutes. And in this game, players can knock their opponent's sliders out of the circle. Simon, you've breezed through the first few rounds, haven't you? It's been a walk in the park.
Been a bit lucky, to be honest. But, as I said, slight misspent youth possibly on the arcades, on the air hockey games.
Hazel, do not be daunted. Are you daunted?
No.
No. Good fighting talk, Hazel. How are you feeling, OK?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Very cool. OK, good luck to both of you. Fingers on the buzzers. I'll ask the first question on the Ice Judge's whistle. Who resigned as the leader of the Labour Party after the 2015 election? Hazel.
Ed Miliband.
Slide on. What type of vegetable is a marrow fat? It's a pea. Who wrote the 3-volume novel, The Lord of the Rings?
J.R. Tolkien.
Simon is the right answer. Slide on. Wiener Schnitzel is a dish most associated with which country? Simon.
Germany.
It's Austria. You're frozen out. Hazel, free slide. Slide on. In Cockney rhyming slang, what is a frog and toad? It's road. Which footballer was sent off for biting Giorgio Chiellini? Simon.
Luis Suarez.
Luis Suarez is the right answer. Slide on. The world's first adhesive postage stamp featured the head of which queen? Hazel.
Victoria.
Is the right answer. Slide on. How many stars are there on the national flag of America? Simon.
50.
Slide on. Canadian Wayne Gretzky is a famous name in... Simon.
Ice hockey.
Is the right answer. Slide on. Where on your body is a fedora worn? Hazel.
Your head.
Right answer. Slide on. Which 2015 dinosaur film took $1 billion at the box office in just 13 days? The answer was Jurassic World. I'm afraid the time is up. Let's find out who has the most sliders inside the centre circle. And remember, no part of the slider can cross the line marking the outer edge of that gold circle. I think it's a fairly clear-cut case here, but who is our winner, please?
Simon, 2-0.
Well done, Simon. A 2-0 victory for you. Hazel, that means you are frozen out. Have you enjoyed your time on Freeze Out, Hazel?
I've had a lovely day, thank you.
Well, we've loved having you with us, but I'm afraid this time round you are frozen out. Very well done to you, Simon, but it is now your moment of truth because it's time to win some big money, hopefully. It's the Freeze Out final. I'm going to ask Simon 60 seconds of questions. For each correct answer, he will earn 1 slider. And the more sliders he has after 1 minute, the greater chance he'll get of walking home with £10,000. Simon, are you ready?
Yes, I am, Matt.
Simon, your time will start on the ice judge's whistle. Very best of luck to you. What type of musical instrument is a Fender Stratocaster?
Violin.
Electric guitar. Disney's film Snow White is based on a story from which brothers?
Warner Brothers.
Grimm. How many months of the year have only 30 days?
4.
Correct. In 2006, Belfast City Airport officially changed its name in honour of which famous footballer?
Georgie Best.
Correct. In Greek mythology, everything King Midas touched turned to what?
Gold.
Correct. The newspaper La Repubblica is based in which country?
Ireland.
Italy. An ECG procedure measures the activity of which organ of the
Heart.
body? Correct. Jimmy Wales is the co-founder of which online encyclopedia?
Wikipedia.
Correct. Hammer films are most associated with which specific genre of film?
Horror.
Correct. The cut of meat known as scrag end comes from which part of the animal?
It's backside.
Neck. The abbreviation DVD, what does the first D stand for?
Digital.
Correct. The so-called Thriller in Manila fight in 1975 took place... I'm afraid I didn't quite get through the question, but it took place between Joe Frazier and which other boxer? The answer would have been Muhammad Ali.
Yep.
I said, Rennie, how many sliders has Simon earned?
7 sliders.
7 sliders. A magnificent 7, Simon.
Not bad.
Let's reveal our finalised board. So Simon needs to land a slider in each of these rings in order, starting with the £500 ring and working his way towards the £10,000 at the centre. After every successful slide, Simon will have a big decision to make. Does he cash out and walk away with the money he's already banked, or risk it all by playing on? Simon, how are you feeling at this point?
A little bit nervous, to be honest. Fingers crossed I can keep going as I've been doing throughout the whole show.
Exactly what I was going to say. Just play like you've been playing. It's been absolutely fantastic so far. You've got a magnificent 7 sliders with which to try and get to the £10,000 jackpot. But let's deal with the 500 ring first. Let's hopefully get that out of the way without any dramas. Simon, when you're ready, slide on. Absolutely spot on. £500, you get the slider back. Remember, if the slider doesn't land in the ring you were aiming for, we will take it away, but you get that one back. You still have 7 sliders.
Thank you.
So, Simon, 7 sliders remain. Your first decision. You have £500. Do you want to cash out or slide on?
I think with 7 I'm going to take my chances and carry on.
That's the spirit. Well done, Simon. In your own time. Let's go for the £1,000. Remember, you get to the £1,000 ring, you are guaranteed to go home, whatever happens after that, with £1,000. Fingers firmly crossed, Simon. When you're ready, slide on. Oh!
It's curled a
Stop.
little bit.
Not far off, though. You got a good feel for it, didn't you?
Yeah, it just curled off slightly.
We have to remove that slider, I'm afraid. You haven't achieved the £1,000 yet, but you've got 6 sliders remaining. When you're ready, slide on. Whoa! I thought that was the one. It isn't. Remember, Simon, no part of the slider can cross the line, but if it's on the line, it will be deemed good.
Right.
Simon, when you're ready, 5 sliders remain. Let's try and get this £1,000. Slow down, slow down.
Yes.
Yes! There we go. 3rd time lucky. You had the 2 testers, and then you absolutely nailed it. That is £1,000. The great news is, whatever happens today, Simon, you are going home with £1,000. The next target is £2,000. When you're ready, slide on.
Thank you.
Oh, not far off. You're a quick learner, though.
Yeah.
You proved that last time. OK, we've got 4 sliders remaining. When you're ready, slide on. OK, keep going, keep going. Keep going!
Is that in?
Hang on, hang on. I'm afraid we will need Ice Judge Rennie. If it's on the line, it's fine. If it's across the line, it will not count. Ice Judge Rennie, is it good?
It's good.
Yes. That's the news we wanted to hear. £2,000. And you still have 4 sliders remaining, which means, Simon, you do now have a rather difficult decision to make. You have £2,000.
Yep.
The blue ring, the next ring, is worth £4,000. You still have 4 sliders, which is a good number of sliders. The question is, are you going to gamble and go for £4,000? Do you want to cash out or slide on?
I've got 4 attempts. I've only wasted 3, and I've learnt from those. I'm going to play on.
You are a very brave man. We are seriously rooting for you. When you're ready, Simon, please slide on. That's looking good. That's looking good!
It's just in the red, I think. I think it's just in the red.
If any part of that slider is in the red zone, it will not be the £4,000. I think we need Ice Judge Rennie. Ice Judge Rennie, he's been good to you so far. Is it good or is it not good?
It's not good.
I'm afraid we've lost that slider, but we have 3 remaining. When you're ready, get your slider, get settled, and slide on. OK.
Stop.
OK, hang on.
I can't see from there, can you?
Hang on, hang on. He was not good to you a few moments ago. Ice Judge Rennie.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Really?
That's good.
You don't even need Ice Judge Rennie?
That's good, that dude.
OK,
Sorry.
Ice Judge Rennie, Simon's not having any other answer, but could you just confirm that is good for £4,000? Is it good or no good?
It's good.
Yes! Another high five. That makes high 10 so far. Fantastic sliding. You have been exceptional. You've just won £4,000. You took a major risk and you went for it. Now, here is an even tougher decision. So let's just take stock. You've got 3 sliders remaining. You have £4,000. The next target is the red dot, which is a difficult target. But if you get it, you will win £10,000. But if you're not successful, you will lose £3,000 and go home with £1,000. So, very simple question to you, Simon. Cash out or slide on?
Well, I've had a brilliant time. I don't want to push my luck too much. I want to cash out, please.
Simon, I'm so pleased for you. Well done.
Thank you.
£4,000 is a fantastic sum of money.
Thank you.
You have been properly brilliant today. Exceptional. We've loved having you on Freezer. I hope, bearing in mind you're leaving here with £4,000 in your pocket, you've enjoyed the experience.
Oh, it's been absolutely fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm really chuffed.
Well done, Simon. You are a Freeze Out champion. So Simon leaves with a cool £4,000, but join us next time when 5 more players will get the chance to slide on and take home a mighty £10,000. Thanks for watching, and from myself and Ice Judge Rennie, it's goodbye.